Welcome, ladies and gentlemen.
We welcome you into VA Memorial Stadium, the host side of the 11th annual First National Bank of Waverly First Pitch Classic. Dewey Daly along with you this afternoon from the John Dwin Press Box as the Chillicothe Cavaliers take on the Zane Trace Pioneers in some Good Friday high school baseball action here at the VA Day 6 of the season opening get-together here at the VA. It's been a full week of high school baseball action stretching back to last Saturday, ending tomorrow. Full schedule of high school baseball action tomorrow starting at 10 a.m., stretching all the way to 6 p.m. One ticket gets you admission for the whole day, so if you're looking for something to get into tomorrow afternoon, come out here to the VA for, once again, a full day of high school baseball action here at the VA. We'll take a quick break now for the national anthem. Day 6 of the First National Bank of Waverly First Pitch Classic, moments away from first pitch here at the VA. The home team this afternoon will be the Chillicothe Cavaliers, the visiting team batting first, the Zane Trace Pioneers. Quickly, we'll go through the lineups for both squads coming in to this afternoon's high school baseball matchup. For the Cavaliers on the mound, it will be number 33, Jack Oyer. Starting in the outfield, number 6, Tyler Speakman in left. In center field, number 11, Mason Brown. Right field, number 9, Jet McAllister. Into the infield over at the hot corner at third, number 5, Cohen Butler. At shortstop, number 1, Aiden Hutchinson. Second base, number 19, Vincent Haller. First base, number 12, Trent Wade. And behind the dish for the Cavaliers, number 12, T.J. Barr. Chillicothe comes into this afternoon 1-1 on this young season, losing their home opener to Central Crossing on Monday, 6-4, before picking up a 4-0 win over the Adena Warriors this past Wednesday here at the VA. For the Pioneers, they come into this afternoon 2-1. A win in their first matchup this season last Saturday here at the VA, the first day of the First Pitch Classic, picking up a win over Wauseon 8-0. Following that up with a loss 6-4 at Washington Courthouse on Monday before their most recent game, a 7-4 win over the Logan Elm Braves this past Wednesday. Looking to their lineup now, going through the batting order, leading things off for the Pioneers will be number 30, Reese Allen. Batting second, number 1, Landon Jarrell. Third, number 4, Blake Phillips. Batting fourth, number 24, Gunnar McCullough. Batting fifth, number 12, Josh Young. Sixth, number 3, Brooks Hodson. Batting seventh, number 5, Ezra Rippeth. Eighth, number 31, Cohen Larson. And rounding out the batting order for the Pioneers, the right fielder, number 15, Gavin Allen.
The first of the Pioneers, center fielder, number 30, Reese Allen.
Reese Allen set to lead things off for the Pioneers this afternoon. Out of the windup, here's Oyer with the first pitch, well inside, catches a large chunk of Reese Allen. And that'll lead things off with a hit by pitch as we get rolling here this afternoon.
Shortstop, number 1, Landon Jarrell.
The starting shortstop, number 1, Landon Jarrell now. One man on, nobody gone for the 3-sport athlete. Quick pickoff over to first from Oyer. Reese Allen back in plenty of time. Jarrell playing soccer in the fall, basketball in the winter. Now baseball in the spring over in Kinnikinnick. First offering to Jarrell up and in, 1-0. 1-0 on the way. Allen on the move. Throw down from Barr, not in time. Stolen base for the senior. 17 of 19 on the base paths a season ago. Successful stolen base here in the opening half inning. 3-0, the count now to Landon Jarrell. First team all-district selection in Division III a season ago. 393 hitter, 667 throughout the Pioneers' first 3 games this season, off to a hot start. Jarrell 2 of 2 with an RBI last Wednesday against Logan Elm. Looking to continue that hot streak here this afternoon. Allen on the move to third, swipes the bag. Ball into the outfield. Allen coming home, beats the throw. The Pioneers are on the board.
The catcher, number 4, Blake Phillips.
Jarrell draws the walk, advances to second on the throwing error by Barr. Now a man in scoring position. Nobody gone now for the catcher, Blake Phillips. One-0 to Phillips upstairs now, 2-0. To the senior catcher, TJ Barr calls time to have the first mound visit this afternoon with his pitcher, Jack Oyer. '11th annual First National Bank of Waverly First Pitch Classic at the VA. 26 teams in a 16-game schedule over one 7-day period. Day 6 of the Classic wrapping up tomorrow afternoon. Hoyer struggling to find the zone early on, behind in the count once again to Phillips, 3-0. (3-1) to Phillips. Swung on and belted down the left field line, just out of the reach, out of the left fielder, Tyler Speakman. Pushes the count to 3-2 now for Phillips. Phillips, similar to a lot of the Pioneers here in the spring, 2 or 3 sport athletes for the Pioneers. One of the premier tailbacks in the SVC throughout the fall sports season for the Pioneers. The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. First strikeout this afternoon for Jack Hoyer.
Number 24, the left fielder, Gunnar McCullough.
Sophomore Gunnar McCullough now steps in the cleanup spot for Coach Ron Allen. Hit and run attempt for the Pioneers as Gerald was on the move. Foul tip by McCullough, so Gerald will head back to second. For McCullough, batting just .289 a season ago. Currently hitting .571 through the team's first 3 games. A great start for the sophomore. Looking to continue his hot start to the season. Here in day 6 of the FNB of Waverly First Pitch Classic against the Cavaliers of Chillicothe. Here's the 1-1 from Hoyer. Overall in the SVC, a great start to the season is through the first 5 days here in the spring, 13-4 combined as a conference. 2-1 pitch popped into straightaway right field. The second baseman, Vincent Howler, retreats back to make the grab, 2 away.
The pitcher, number 12, Josh Young.
The opposing pitcher, Josh Young, now steps in with a chance to aid his own cause in the top half of the first inning. 1 runner in scoring position, 2 men gone. First pitch taken for a cold strike, 0-1. Young also listed as the designated hitter. So at any point, if he were to be replaced on the mound, would stay in the contest as the DH. As he fouls the 0-1 pitch down the third base line, 0-2. Young, a second-team All-District selection a season ago as a sophomore. From the stretch, here's Hoyer with the 0-2 pitch, fouled away. We'll try it again. Jack Hoyer looking to get out of this inning, only allowing the 1 run as Gerald on the move. Throw into third is not in time. As Gerald swipes the bag, now just 90 feet away from making it a 2-0 lead for the Pioneers. 1-2 the count now. Hoyer now out of the windup. As Young fouls away another offering. Third baseman Brooks Hudson awaiting on deck. 1-2 offering on the way from Hoyer. Lined into the right center field gap. The right fielder, McAllister, moves over to make the grab. And that will put an end to the top half of the first inning. We'll take a quick break. 1-0 lead for the Pioneers. Home half of the first coming up in a moment. You're watching Ohio High School Baseball on Southern Ohio Sports Authority, presented by OhioHealth.
Everyone, Mike Glockner.
I'm Brandon Callahan.
Of the all-new online at GlocknerCDJR at Portsmouth.com.
Mark. 6 months of training. 8 miles to go. A 3-way tie for almost last place.
Look good in these shorts, right?
And 3 years since he and his team at OhioHealth left cancer in the dust.
Home half of the first inning, moments away, going through the batting lineup for the Cavaliers. Leading things off, the shortstop, Aiden Hutchinson. Batting second, the catcher, number 2, TJ Barr. Then the rest of the lineup, number 11, Mason Brown. Number 5, Cohen Butler. Number 12, the first baseman, Trent Wade. The opposing pitcher, number 33, Jack Oyer. The left fielder, number 6, Tyler Speakman. Second baseman, number 19, Vincent Haller. And the DH, number 23, Don Barron. Into the field for the Pioneers on the mound, as we mentioned, the last half inning, number 12, Josh Young. Into the outfield from left to right, number 24, Gunnar McCullough. Number 30, Reese Allen, and number 15, Gavin Allen. Into the infield at third, number 3, Brooks Hodson. At shortstop, number 1, Landon Jarrell. Second baseman, number 5, Ezra Rippeth. And over at first, number 31, Cohen Larson. Behind the plate for Josh Young will be the senior, number 4, Blake Phillips. Beautiful day here at the VA. Actually, the only day during the Classic that there's less than 2 games.
The shortstop, number 1, Aiden Hutchinson.
As Aiden Hutchinson steps in to lead things off for the Cavaliers. Out of the windup, here's the first offering from Josh Young upstairs, 1-0. One-0 to Hutchinson, pop to straightaway left field. Gunnar McCullough coming in, makes the grab, 1 away.
Look after number 2, TJ Barr.
TJ Barr steps in now with 1 away, nobody gone. Of course, son of Coach Tom Barr, who, if you're from Chillicothe, very, very familiar with the name, a longtime coach for the post 757 Legion team. The first pitch to Barr is fouled away, 0-1. Prior to his current stint here at Chillicothe, a 4-year stint in Frankfort with the Adena Warriors from 2016 to 2019. 70-43 in 4 seasons in Frankfort, reaching a district final 3 of the 4 years with the Warriors. Cavaliers off to a 1-1 start here in 2024. Here's the 2-2 offering to TJ Barr. Upstairs, now the count is full. Payoff pitch from Young, called, strike 3. Just did catch the inside corner now, 2 away for the Pioneers.
Number 11, Mason Brown.
Mason Brown, the center fielder. First pitch swinging, steps into the box for the Cavaliers. In the win this past Wednesday here at the VA over at Adena. A complete game no-hitter for Mason Brown. 7 innings pitched, 2 walks, 0 hits, and 9 Ks. Of course, the win as well. Classified as one of the dead arms this afternoon. For the Cavaliers, here's the 0-2 pitch, a chopper to the left side. Backhand by the third baseman, Brooks Hodson. No throw onto first base. That'll be an infield single for Mason Brown.
The third baseman, number 5, Cohen Butler.
Now the cleanup man, Cohen Butler. With 1 man on, 2 gone. First pitch swinging, fouls it straight back off the netting. 0-1 to begin the at-bat for Butler. Chillicothe, of course, out of the Frontier Athletic Conference, better known as the FAC. Not as off to as hot of a start as the Saginaw Valley Conference is. Of course, less teams, so less wins available. The FAC off to a 7-6 start here in 2024. A 1 pitch to Butler, chopped over the head of Josh Young. No play for Landon Gerald. And another infield single for the Cavaliers.
First baseman, number 12, Trent Wade.
Cavaliers now beginning to find their stride with 2 gone. The first baseman, Trent Wade, steps in with 2 men gone, 2 away in the home half of the first. There's the 1-0. Of course, opening day in the MLB taking place yesterday as the Reds opened up the 2024 campaign with an 8-2 win over the Washington Nationals. An impressive Cincinnati Reds debut for Frankie Montes. Six shutout innings for the first-year member in the Queen City. 2-2 pitch on the way, a line drive right at the second baseman, Ezra Rippeth. And that will put an end to the Cavaliers' 2-out rally. 1-0 lead for the Pioneers after 1. Second inning coming up here in a moment at the VA. You're watching Ohio High School Baseball on Southern Ohio Sports Authority, presented by OhioHealth.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by Willie & Son Trucking. Willie & Son Trucking has been a proud supporter of local student-athletes, coaches, and athletic programs throughout its history. Be sure to look out for the Shack Athlete of the Week, presented by Willie & Son Trucking, each week at SOSAOhio.com.
Kimberly. Tons of practice. 1 chop away from a black belt. 7 of the best sidekicks. And 5 years since her cancer diagnosis at OhioHealth.
We welcome you back in here to VA Memorial Stadium. 1 inning gone and a 1-0 lead for the Pioneers, despite trailing in the hits column 2-0, as the Cavaliers strung together a pair of infield singles, although to no avail as a line out from Trent Wade straight to the second baseman Ezra Rippeth put an end to the half inning. First 2 batters last inning for the Pioneers reached base safely. Reese Allen eventually coming around to score on the throwing error from TJ Barr. Landon Gerald also reaching on a walk. before Blank Phillips, Gunnar McCullough, and Josh Young rounded out the inning going down in order, which leads us to the 6th hole, who will lead off the visiting half of the 2nd inning, the 3rd baseman, Brooks Hodson. First offering to Hodson upstairs, 1-0. Second pitch swinging, a line drive to the center fielder, Mason Brown. He makes the grab. 1 away.
Second baseman number 5, Ezra Rebbe.
Ezra Rippeth now. Batting .444 to begin his junior campaign. Takes the first pitch upstairs, 1-0. 221 a season ago in his sophomore season. Off to a great start here in this young season as he lines this one down the third base line. That'll get down for a base hit.
First baseman number 31, Cohen Larson.
1 out single for the junior Ezra Rippeth. Now a fellow junior, Cohen Larson. Up to the dish with 1 man on first, 1 gone here in the top of the 2nd. Larson first pitch swinging into foul territory, right side, into foul territory. Can't be brought in by Trent Wade. Tough play looking back into the sun for Wade. We'll open up the at-bat with a 0-1 count. A 1 offering in there for a called strike, now 0-2. Rounding out the batting order, Gavin Allen, the right fielder awaiting on deck. Then it's back to the top for the Pioneers. Warrior throwing over to first base. Rippeth back in plenty of time. Oh, 0-2 pitch on the way, up and outside. It gets away from the catcher bar. That will allow Rippeth to advance 90 feet to second. Now a runner in scoring position for the junior Cohen Larson. Just 2 RBIs a season ago, still looking for his first here in 2024. Batting just .143, 1 for 7 through the Pioneers' first 3 contests. Here's the 1-2. Skied into shallow right field. McAllister moving in, makes the grab. Strong throw to third keeps Rippeth at bay.
Right fielder number 15, Gavin Allen.
The 9-hole Gavin Allen. Now steps in with 2 men gone, 1 runner on second base. First offering from Oyer, high and outside, 1-0. Allen, 2 of 7, batting .286. This season as he chops the 1-0 offering to the left side, fielded by Butler. Throw on to first is in time. That'll put an end to the top of the second inning. Pioneers still out in front, 1-0. Cavaliers looking to put some runs on the board in the home half of the second. You're watching Ohio High School Baseball on Southern Ohio Sports Authority, presented by OhioHealth.
There's not a Par-Mar store near you now, there will be soon. That's the slogan, and that's what we believe at Par-Mar stores. From groceries to gas and all the other stuff you need, Par-Mar has it. Download the Par-Mar app for even more savings, and don't forget the Par-Mar rewards card too. We also believe in being a big part of your community, so look for us at the ball game or wherever you are. Shop us today, like us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and remember, if there's not a Par-Mar store near you now, there will be soon.
This presentation of high school sports on Southern Ohio Sports Authority is brought to you in part by your local McDonald's. McDonald's proudly supports all area athletes again this season. Visit your local McDonald's in Chillicothe, Circleville, Greenfield, and Waverly, and be sure to check out SOSA's newly relaunched podcast, Overtime, presented by McDonald's.
Home half of the second inning coming up. Josh Young still on the mound for the Pioneers, facing 5 batters an inning ago, picking up 1 strikeout, allowing 2 hits to Mason Brown and Cohen Butler. Pitcher-on-pitcher matchup to begin the home half of the second inning, as number 33, Jack Oyer, steps in for his first plate appearance here this evening. Out of the windup, first offering from Young. A called ball, 1-0. 1-0 pitch popped straight back and out of play, evens the count at 1-1. Warrior 1 of 3 with an RBI this past Wednesday in the win over Adena. Now behind in the count, 1-2. Out of the windup, here's the 1-2 from Young, a ground ball to the right side, fielded by Rippeth. Throw on to first in plenty of time to retire the leadoff man, Oyer, 1 away.
Left fielder, number 6, Tyler Speakman.
The left fielder, Tyler Speakman now. Takes a hack at the first pitch he sees, fouls it away, 0-1 to begin the at-bat. Oh, 1 from Young, just misses the zone, evens the count at 1-1. Efficient work on the mound from Josh Young. 1-1 pitch on the way, swung on and missed by the left fielder Speakman. Count is now 1-2. Young quickly back to the mound. Here's the 1-2 offering. Fouled away, we'll try it again. Chillicothe back in action tomorrow morning as day 7 of the FNB Classic begins. A 10 a.m. matchup with Heath. It's the 1-2 pitch, catches Speakman. That'll put a man on with 1 away for the second baseman, Vincent Haller.
Number 19, second baseman, Vincent Haller.
Fortunate for Speakman, behind in the count, hit by the pitch. As the second baseman for Chillicothe now steps in ahead of the count, 1-0. Haller also a big contributor in the Cavaliers' win over Adena. 1 of 1 with 2 RBIs as Speakman on the move, a strong throw from Phillips. Is in time for the second out of the inning. Big time play by the senior catcher, clears the bases. As Josh Young now looks for a 3-up, 3-down inning. Out of the windup, here's Josh Young with the 2-2 pitch. Low and away, the count is now full. Designated hitter Don Barron, representing the bottom of the batting order, awaits on deck. 3-2 pitch fouled away. Vincent Haller staying alive with 2 men gone in the home half of the second. Payoff pitch on the way upstairs. Vincent Haller works a hard-earned walk.
Designated hitter number 33, Don Barron.
The designated hitter, Dom Barron, now steps in. A hard-lined fly ball goes foul into the right field side bleachers. Oh, 1 pitch on the way out of the zone now, 1-1. One pitch to Don Barron, swung on and missed. High fastball gets Josh Young ahead in the count, 1-2. One-two pitch from Young. Chopper right back to the mound, fielded by Young. Throw on to first is in time. And Young escapes the frame unscathed as we head to the top half of the third. You're watching Ohio High School Baseball on Southern Ohio Sports Authority, presented by OhioHealth.
Williams has transferred to Wendy's for the new loaded nacho cheeseburger.
This burger's my inspiration, and I just hope to inspire you.
Oh, you have inspired us.
Thought we were doing names on the headband.
Get it together.
Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's new loaded nacho cheeseburger.
Richer. Countless nights in the garage. 8 shiny new pistons. 1 very happy 16-year-old granddaughter. And 2 years since starting cancer treatment at OhioHealth.
All right, we're good. Top half of the third inning, moments away. It's back to the top of the lineup for the Pioneers, who will look to extend their 1-run lead here in inning number 3. The center fielder, senior Reese Allen, steps in for the second time this afternoon. Hit by the first pitch to begin the contest. First pitch swinging in his second at-bat. Gets away from the second baseman Haller and into right field. As Allen once again leads things off with a successful reaching of first base for the Pioneers. Landon Jarrell now, his second plate appearance as well, drew a walk back in the first inning. Fly ball straight away right field. Jet McAllister comes in to make the grab, 1 away.
The catcher, number 4, Blake Phillips.
Blake Phillips now. Had the strong throw to second base to nab the left fielder Tyler Speakman the last half inning. Chops the first pitch he sees to the third baseman, Cohen Butler, who makes a strong throw across the diamond to Trent Wade for the second out of the inning.
Left fielder number 24, Gunnar McCullough.
Jack Oyer working on an efficient top half of the third inning. Believe he's only thrown 3 pitches and 1 pickoff attempt. Left fielder Gunnar McCullough now, one of the hotter starts for the Pioneers to begin this season. Just .289 a season ago, off to a .500 start, with hits in 4 of his first 8 at-bats. 1-1 now from Oyer. Quick pickoff attempt to second base. Reese Allen back in safely. Allen, of course, the sole run for the Pioneers throughout the team's first 3 times on offense. Hit by pitch before stealing second and third. Coming home quickly after the steal of third base on the throwing error by TJ Barr. Another pickoff attempt not in time to second base. Rippeth quick back to the bag. Oyer now with the 3-1 offering, off speed, upstairs and out of the zone, as McCullough works a 2-out walk here in the third.
The pitcher, number 12, Josh Young.
Two men on now for Josh Young. Ground ball straight back to the pitcher. Oyer gets away from Aiden Hutchinson. Up the middle, eventually corralled by Vincent Haller. All runners move up 90 feet. That loads the bases for the third baseman, Brooks Hodson.
Third baseman number 3, Brooks Hodson.
Hodson a fly out to right field back in the first, which at the time put an end to the frame. Out of the windup now, Oyer, the 1-0 pitch. Inside, now 2-0. Great opportunity here in the top half of the third for the Pioneers to extend their 1-run lead over the Cavaliers. 2-0 pitch on the way, upstairs, now 3-0. I imagine with a 3-0 count, bases loaded, most likely see a take here by Hodson. Green light swinging away. Count is now 3-1 to Brooks Hodson. 3-1 offering to Hodson, pop to straightaway center field. Mason Brown moving to his right, makes the grab. That'll put an end to the frame as Jack Oyer escapes the third unscathed, keeping the lead for the Pioneers at 1 as we head to the home half of the third. You're watching Ohio High School Baseball on Southern Ohio Sports Authority, presented by OhioHealth.
Everyone, Mike Glockner.
I'm Brandon Callahan.
Of the all-new Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram Service Center in Portsmouth, Ohio. We have a $39.95 oil change special going on right now. That includes a free tire rotation and free multi-point inspection. Schedule your appointment online at GlocknerCDJR@Portsmouth.com.
Mark. 6 months of training. 8 miles to go. A 3-way tie for almost last place.
You look good in these shorts, right?
And 3 years since he and his team at OhioHealth left cancer in the dust.
Back to the top of the lineup to lead off the home half of the third for the Cavaliers. Hutchinson, Barr, and Brown. The due up for head coach Tom Barr. The Cavaliers still looking to plate their first run this afternoon as they currently trail the Pioneers 1-0 after the first 2.5 innings here in day 6 on this Good Friday of the First National Bank of Waverly First Pitch Classic. As I mentioned at the top of the broadcast, Chillicothe back in action tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. as they open up day 7 of the Classic with a matchup against Heath. Games all day, 12:45, Amanda Clear Creek and Athens, 3:30, Wheelersburg and Kenton Ridge, before Washington Courthouse and Circleville wrap up the 11th installment of the F&B First Pitch Classic at 6 p.m. Of course, contests here at the VA don't stop there. Contests more or less every day throughout the week for the remainder of the season as Hutchinson fouls this one down the right field line. Josh Young still on the mound for the Pioneers. Here he is with the 0-2 delivery, fouled away by the Cavaliers shortstop. O2 offering just off the outside corner. Now 1-2. Currently 43 pitches this afternoon for Josh Young. With a 2-2 count to Hutchinson, here's the 44th inside, catches a piece of Aiden Hutchinson. Leadoff man on for the Cavaliers for the catcher, number 2, TJ Barr.
Catcher number 2, TJ Barr.
Barr down on strikes back in the first. Expect to see Barr potentially lay down a bunt to move over Hutchinson. Barr been around the area for quite a while. You start to familiarize yourself with coach's tendencies, and currently trailing by 1 with nobody gone, man on first. Bunt over would make sense in this situation. So those the Count goes on, strategies change. Now a 2-0 count to TJ Barr. Squaring around, bunt foul down the first base line. Now 2-1 to TJ Barr as he calls time. Quick chat with Dad down the third baseline as he now steps back into the box. 2-1 the count, one man on, nobody gone here in the home half of the third. Out of the stretch, here's Young with the 2-2 pitch, swung on and missed. Second strikeout of the afternoon for Josh Young.
Number 11, Mason Brown.
Quick throw over to first, into the turf, saved by Cohen Larson. Hutchinson back in time. Now the center fielder Mason Brown with one of the Cavaliers' 2 hits back in the first. Throw down from Phillips, not in time to nab Hutchinson. Temporarily gets away from Larson. He tracks it down. That keeps Hutchinson at bay at first base. Talked previously about Brown's no-hitter in the 4-0 win over the Warriors of Adena this past Wednesday. 7 innings pitched, 0 hits, 2 walks, and 9 Ks. Of course, 0 runs allowed as well. Just looking at the lineup sheet for the Cavaliers, Brown listed as one of the dead arms for the Cavaliers this afternoon, so don't expect him to head to the mound anytime soon. One-two pitch on the way, a line drive straight at the shortstop. Gerald, it gets away from the junior and into the outfield.
Third baseman number 5, Cohen Butler.
Another costly error for the Pioneers. First pitch to Cohen Butler popped into shallow right field as Gavin Allen makes the grab. Strong throw to third keeps Aiden Hutchinson at second base.
First baseman number 12, Trent Wade.
Trent Wade now with 2 men on, 1 in scoring position with 2 gone here in the bottom of the third. Wade a hard line out to Ezra Rippeth at second base to end the home half of the first. Takes a big cut at the first pitch he sees into shallow right field. And Rippeth backtracking makes the grab for the third out of the inning. We'll take a quick break. Visiting half of the fourth coming up here at the VA. Here in just a moment, you're watching Ohio High School Baseball on Southern Ohio Sports Authority, presented by OhioHealth.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by Willie & Son Trucking. Willie & Son Trucking has been a proud supporter of local student-athletes, coaches, and athletic programs throughout its history. Be sure to look out for the Shack Athlete of the Week, presented by Willie & Son Trucking, each week at SOSAOhio.com.
Kimberly, tons of practice. One chop away from a black belt. 7 of the best sidekicks. And 5 years since her cancer diagnosis at OhioHealth.
Top half of the 4th inning coming up here. Leading off for the Pioneers will be Ezra Rippeth. Rest of the due-up, Larson and Allen. Then it's back to the top for the Ron Allen-led squad. Currently leading 1-0. One lone run coming in the top half of the 1st inning. Reese Allen reaching on a hit by a pitch before stealing 2nd and 3rd, and then eventually coming home after a throwing error from the Cavalier catcher, T.J. Barr.
Leading off for the Pioneers, second baseman number 5, Ezra Rippeth.
Of course, no lead is safe in high school baseball. This past Tuesday, Huntington led Waverly for, I believe, a couple innings, 2-0, before eventually falling 5-2. So insurance runs are always welcome. Jack Oyer still on the mound for the Cavaliers. First pitch to Rippeth, low and inside, 1-0. 1-0 pitch grounded left side. Butler on the run. What a play by Cohen Butler to retire the leadoff man, Ezra Rippeth.
First baseman number 31, Cohen Larson.
Playing the hot corner at most high school baseball fields, not exactly the most forgiving position, as not all fields are of the greatest quality. As the first pitch to Larson hits the back of his leg, he'll head to first with a hit by pitch.
Right fielder number 15, Gavin Allen.
However, playing third here at the VA, a lot more rewarding. You're going to get true hops. Don't have to worry about anything coming up quick into the upper body or head area. Gavin Allen now, his second at-bat, should say his second plate appearance. First pitch to him out of the zone, 1-0 to begin the at-bat. Ground down to third, back in the second. Now up with one man on and one gone in the top half of the 4th. One from Oyer as Larson on the move, hit and run. This one gets down in front of the right fielder, Jet McAllister. Throw into third allows Allen to advance to second on the throw.
Center fielder number 30, Reese Allen.
Big time hit and run by Gavin Allen and Cohen Larson. Now runners on second and third for the leadoff man, Reese Allen. First pitch swinging pop straight up into foul territory. T.J. Barr moving to his left makes the grab for a big second out here in the 4th inning.
The shortstop number 1, Landon Gerald.
Landon Jarrell now. Third plate appearance, drew a walk back in the first, fly out to right an inning ago. Now in a big time spot, 2 men in scoring position with 2 gone. Two RBIs this season, would love to add 2 more on to the resume here in the 4th inning as a ground ball to Cohen Butler gets away from the third baseman. That drives home a run for the Pioneers.
The catcher number 4, Blake Phillips.
The senior catcher, Blake Phillips, now steps in with runners on the corners. Still 2 gone for the Pioneers. Jack Oyer looking to get the Cavaliers out of this inning with allowing any further damage by the Pioneers. First pitch to Phillips, a called strike, 0-1 to begin the plate appearance for Phillips. Oh, 1 pitch. Gerald on the move. A short chopper to the left side. Butler with the play. Throw on to first to end the frame, but not before the Pioneers played another run and extend their lead to 2-0 as we head to the bottom half of the 4th. You're watching Ohio High School Baseball on Southern Ohio Sports Authority, presented by OhioHealth.
There's not a Par-Mar store near you now, there will be soon. That's the slogan, and that's what we believe at Par-Mar stores. From groceries to gas and all the other stuff you need, Par-Mar has it. Download the Par-Mar app for even more savings, and don't forget the Par-Mar rewards card too. We also believe in being a big part of your community, so look for us at the ball game or wherever you are. Shop us today, like us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and remember, if there's not a Par-Mar store near you now, there will be soon.
This presentation of high school sports on Southern Ohio Sports Authority is brought to you in part by your local McDonald's. McDonald's proudly supports all area athletes again this season. Visit your local McDonald's in Chillicothe, Circleville, Greenfield, and Waverly. And be sure to check out SOSA's newly relaunched podcast, Overtime, presented by McDonald's.
2-0 lead now for the Pioneers. Josh Young back on the mound for another inning of work here in the home half of the 4th inning. Jack Oyer set to lead things off for the Cavaliers. The rest of the do-up, number 6, Tyler Speakman, and number 19, Vincent Howler. The designated hitter, Don Barron. The 4-hole this inning representing the bottom of the lineup if the Cavaliers were to get to that point. Don't believe we've had a 3-up, 3-down this inning, or a 3-up, 3-down inning this contest so far. Each half inning, we've had at least 4 batters, so of course it would be the first 3-up, 3-down inning for either team here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Of course, we've mentioned Day 6 of the First National Bank of Waverly First Pitch Classic here at the VA, which for a large majority of the summer months serves as the home to the 4-time Prospect League champs, the Chillicothe Paints, looking to make it a 3-peat this upcoming season with titles in 2010, 2019, 2022, and 2023. I believe now, in terms of titles, the winningest Prospect League team of all time. One offering to Oyer Sky down the left field line. McCullough moving over just out of the reach of the sophomore. Excellent effort from McCullough. Count is now 1-2 to the batter, Oyer. Today, of course, the only day throughout the FNB Classic where we only have one game each day throughout the week, typically 2, with the first one starting at 4:30, the second scheduled for 7. We've had some start a bit later as here's the 1-2 pitch to Oyer, once again fouled down the left field line, well out of the reach of Gunnar McCullough. We'll try the 1-2 offering again. Bloom Carroll and Uniota, the 4:30 game yesterday evening, with Uniota picking up the win 3-2. The 1-2 pitch to Oyer off the plate to the outside, 2-2. Paint Valley and Alexander the nightcap. Don't remember the exact score, but Paint Valley picking up the win. I believe it was 10-3 as Oyer lines this one to straightaway left field. McCullough retreats and makes the grab for the first out of the inning.
Walking over number 6, Tyler Speakman.
Tyler Speakman now, his second plate appearance this afternoon. Reaching first safely on a hit by pitch back in the second. Takes a hack at the first pitch he sees for a strike, 0-1. Oh, 1 pitch. Speakman squaring around to bunt, pops it straight back off the netting. Now 0-2 for the Cavalier left fielder. Some action down in the Cavalier bullpen as the 1-2 offering well upstairs, evens the count at 2-2. As the current shortstop, Aiden Hutchinson, begins to throw in the bullpen for the Cavaliers. 2-2 pitch to Speakman, swung on and missed for the second out of the inning. Third strikeout this afternoon for Josh Young.
Second baseman number 19, Vincent Haller.
Vincent Haller now without an official at-bat this afternoon as he drew a walk back in the second. Now up with nobody gone and 2 gone here in the home half of the fourth. Young now with the 1-1 offering. Bit outside now, 2-1. Of course, the designated hitter Don Barron awaits on deck as the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed by Vincent Haller. Two-2 pitch fouled away. We'll try it again as Josh Young is now 1 strike away from the first 3 up, 3 down inning by either team. Two-2 pitch popped up foul left side out of the reach of Blake Phillips. Vincent Haller staying alive for the Cavaliers with 2 gone in the home half of the fourth. Two-2 pitch from Young upstairs pushes the count to a full 3-2. Payoff pitch from Young, swung on and missed. Josh Young retires the side as the Cavaliers go down in order. We'll head to the visiting half of the fifth. You're watching Ohio High School Baseball on Southern Ohio Sports Authority, presented by OhioHealth.
Williams has transferred to Wendy's for the new loaded nacho cheeseburger.
This burger's my inspiration, and I just hope to inspire you.
Oh, you have inspired us.
Thought we were doing names on the headband.
Get it together. Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's new loaded nacho cheeseburger.
Richer, countless nights in the garage. 8 shiny new pistons. 1 very happy 16-year-old granddaughter. And 2 years since starting cancer treatment at OhioHealth.
Top half of the 5th inning, moments away here from the VA. Gunnar McCullough, Josh Young, and Brooks Hodson, the due up for the Pioneers. Added an insurance run an inning ago, as Cohen Larson was able to eventually come all the way around and score. Was hit by a pitch, then advanced from first to third on the hit and run with Gavin Allen. Landon Jarrell reaching on an error by the third baseman, Cohen Butler, that allowed Cohen Larson to come home and score, which pushed the Pioneers' lead to 2-0, which is how it currently stands as we enter the top half of the 5th inning. We saw Aiden Hutchinson warming up during the last half inning. As of now, Jack Oyer remains on the mound for the Cavaliers. 1-0 pitch flared to the right side. Moving in is McAllister, who makes the grab for the first out of the inning.
The pitcher, number 12,
Run away for Josh Young. Young 0 for 2 thus far. A fly out to right back in the first before reaching on air in his latest plate appearance, which came in the 3rd inning. Pitch 59 for Oyer, line straight back at him for a 1-out single for Josh Young. First hit this afternoon for the junior.
Brooks Hodson.
Brings up the senior third baseman, Brooks Hodson, with 1 man on and 1 man gone here in the 5th inning. Hodson squaring around to bunt. First one is popped foul. Hodson also looking for his first knock this afternoon, with a line out in the 2nd and a fly out to center field in the 3rd. Zane Trace back in action tomorrow morning. They host the Northwest Mohawks in a non-league affair before beginning league play just a day later, as they host Piketon and then Adena a couple days later on the 3rd. Two-one pitch well inside, catches a piece of Brooks Hodson.
Second baseman, number 5, Ezra Rippeth.
2 men on now, 1 in scoring position with 1 gone for the second baseman, Ezra Rippeth. Rippeth 1 of 2 thus far, a single back in the 2nd. And a ground out to 3rd back in the 4th. First mound visit for the Cavaliers this afternoon comes in the top half of the 5th inning. As we mentioned, Aiden Hutchinson was seen warming up the last half inning, so you'd imagine he would be the first man in relief for Coach Tom Barr. Of course, with Oyer being left-handed, you'd imagine that wouldn't be a player-for-player swap defensively.
Your attention, please. Pitcher on you.
As you don't normally see left-handed infielders other than at first, but we've seen it done before. For now, Jack Oyer remains on the bump for the Cavaliers, as Ezra Rippeth steps in for his third plate appearance in the contest. Looking to extend this Pioneers lead in the inning number 5. Two-0 offering from Oyer off the plate now, 3-0. Up to 66 pitches now for Jack Oyer. .3-0 out of the zone, a 4-pitch walk for Ezra Rippeth. That'll load the bases. It also looks like that could be the afternoon for Jack Oyer. Pitching change for the Cavaliers. We'll take a quick break. You're watching Ohio High School Baseball on Southern Ohio Sports Authority, presented by OhioHealth.
Williams has transferred to Wendy's for the new loaded nacho cheeseburger.
This burger's my inspiration, and I just hope to inspire you.
Oh, you have inspired us.
Thought we were doing names on the headband.
Get it together. Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's new loaded nacho cheeseburger.
Richer. Countless nights in the garage. 8 shiny new pistons. 1 very happy 16-year-old granddaughter. And 2 years since starting cancer treatment at OhioHealth.
So Aiden Hutchinson comes in for the Cavaliers. A lot of movement elsewhere for the Cavaliers. McAllister moves to short. Oyer moves over to first base.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Cavaliers, number 1, Aiden Hutchinson.
I believe Tyler Speakman now at second.
Now batting, first baseman, number 31, Cohen Larson.
Nonetheless, Cohen Larson steps in now with the bases loaded. Only one out here in the top half of the 5th inning and a 2-0 lead for the Pioneers. First pitch for Hutchinson this afternoon upstairs, 1-0 to begin the plate appearance for Cohen Larson. Official movements for the Cavaliers. Trent Wade goes to left field. Tyler Speakman to second base. Vincent Haller to short. It's the 1-0 pitch line. Strike to the third baseman, Cohen Butler, who makes the easy throw to T.J. Barr, covering home for the second out of the inning.
Right fielder, number 15, Gavin Allen.
Of course, Hutchinson moving to the mound and Oyer moving to first base. Allen now first pitch swinging into shallow right field as McAllister comes in to make the grab, and Hutchinson gets the Cavaliers out of the jam. 2-0 lead for the Pioneers as we head to the home half of the fifth. You're watching Ohio High School baseball on Southern Ohio Sports Authority, presented by OhioHealth.
Everyone, Mike Glockner.
I'm Brandon Callahan.
Of the all-new Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram Service Center in Portsmouth, Ohio. We have a $39.95 oil change special going on right now. That includes a free tire rotation and free multi-point inspection. Schedule your appointment online at glocknercdjr@portsmouth.com.
Mark. 6 months of training. 8 miles to go. A 3-way tie for almost last place. And 3 years since he and his team at OhioHealth left cancer in the dust.
Aiden Hutchinson, the last half inning, comes in for the Cavaliers with the bases loaded and only 1 out, retires the last 2 Pioneers as Cohen Larson grounded into a fielder's choice and Gavin Allen flew out to right field. That brings us to the home half of the 5th inning. The Cavaliers still looking to plate their first runs this afternoon. Leadoff man Don Barron will hope to lead things off here in the inning with a player reaching first successfully as it's back to the top of the lineup after Barron with Aiden Hutchinson and T.J. Barr. Just the second plate appearance this afternoon for Don Barron. Ground out right back to the pitcher in his last plate appearance. First pitch swinging into the right center field gap. It gets down for a leadoff base hit. Just what the Cavaliers were hoping for. Leadoff man onto first base.
The pitcher, number 1, Aiden Hutchinson. Your attention, please.
For the former shortstop, now pitcher, Aiden Hutchinson.
Number 9, Jet McAllister.
The right fielder, Jet McAllister, will come in to run for Don Barron. Barron, of course, DHing for McAllister, so just a straight flip, no substitution needed. Hutchinson now still looking for his first base knock this afternoon, 0 of 1 through his first 2 plate appearances. Fly out to left field back in the home half of the first before being hit by a pitch in the 3rd inning. Currently ahead in the count, 1-0. Now 2-0 as the offering from Young was off the plate. Out of the stretch, here's Young with the 2-0 pitch in there for a called strike, 2-1. Back-to-back called strikes for the Pioneer pitcher, Josh Young. 2-2 offering gets away from the catcher, Blake Phillips. McAllister moves up 90 feet and into scoring position for the Cavaliers. Still nobody out here in the home half of the fifth. Chomper to the left side, fielded by Hodson. Throw on to first is in time to retire Hutchinson. McAllister moves to third on the fielder's choice. Now one away with a runner on third base for TJ Barr.
The catcher, number 2, TJ Barr.
Barr 0 of 2 in the contest with 2 strikeouts. Hoping now to at least put the ball in play to give McAllister at third a chance to come home and score and cut the Pioneers' lead in half. 1-0 pitch upstairs. Hitters count now for Barr at 2-0. Pitch from Young, a called strike. Here's the 2-1 offering. Swung on and missed, evens it up at 2-2. Two pitch from Young in there. Strike 3 called, 5th strikeout of the afternoon for Josh Young.
Center fielder, number 11, Mason Brown.
Mason Brown now will look for his second hit of the afternoon. First pitch swinging, fouls it away. Reached on a single back in the first before reaching on an error in the third, so he's reached base safely in both of his plate appearances thus far, except now looking to bring home the Cavaliers' first run here in the 5th inning. Pitch, a chopper right back to the mound. Young makes the play and gets out of the inning unscathed. We'll head to the 6th. Pioneers still out in front, 2-0. Here on Southern Ohio Sports Authority, presented by OhioHealth.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by Willie and Son Trucking. Willie and Son Trucking has been a proud supporter of local student athletes, coaches, and athletic programs throughout its history. Be sure to look out for the Shack Athlete of the Week, presented by Willie and Son Trucking, each week at SOSAOhio.com.
Kimberly. Tons of practice. One chop away from a black belt. 7 of the best sidekicks. And 5 years since her cancer diagnosis at OhioHealth.
Top half of the 6th inning, moments away here from VA Memorial Stadium. Day 6 of the First National Bank of Waverly First Pitch Classic rolls on. Pioneers currently out in front, 2-0. Although all knotted up in the hit column. 3 apiece, just 4 errors to 1. Chillicothe leading in that category. Thus far, been the difference. in terms of who's winning and who's losing through the contest's first 5 innings. For the Pioneers, top of the lineup will be leading things off here in inning number 6. The center fielder Reese Allen, rest of the due-up Landon Jarrell and Blake Phillips.
Leading off for the Pioneers, center fielder number 30, Reese Allen.
Of course, Southern Ohio Sports Authority presented by OhioHealth. Also, big thanks to our spring sports sponsors, the Glockner family of dealerships, Parmar Stores, Willie & Son Trucking, McDonald's, the Schmidt Family Restaurant Group, and Horizon. One-0 pitch from Hutchinson in on the feet of Reese Allen. 2-0 count now to the senior center fielder. .30 pitch out of the zone, a 4-pitch leadoff walk for the leadoff man, Reese Allen.
Shortstop number 1, Landon Jarrell.
Jarrell now up for his 4th plate appearance this afternoon, as the junior calls time prior to the first offering from Hutchinson. 0 of 2 thus far with a walk back in the first inning. Takes the first pitch he sees here in inning number 6 for a called ball, 1-0 to begin the plate appearance for Landon Jarrell. Of course, as we've mentioned throughout the broadcast, the 11th annual First National Bank of Waverly First Pitch Classic here at the VA. Over a 7-day span, 26 teams competing in a 16-game schedule. Classic was established in 2013 with the idea of providing local baseball fans the opportunity to watch some of the most elite prep programs from around the state and Southern Ohio. Many of the teams, of course, are perennial powers, making this week-long event one of the top showcases of high school baseball in Ohio. I believe on the VA Memorial Stadium schedule there are 2 prep showcases outside of the First Pitch Classic on the schedule.
The catcher number 4, Blake Phillips.
So there are 2 separate PBR showcases throughout the April and May months. Ten pitches now on the afternoon for Aiden Hutchinson. The last 8 all out of the zone. Puts 2 men on, 1 in scoring position for the senior catcher, Blake Phillips. It looks like we'll have a short leash for Aiden Hutchinson.
Now pitching for the Cavaliers, number 19, Vincent Haller.
As Vincent Haller will head to the mound for the Cavaliers. We'll take a quick break. 2-0 lead for the Pioneers with nobody gone in the top half of the 6th inning. You're watching Ohio High School Baseball on Southern Ohio Sports Authority, presented by OhioHealth.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by Willie and Son Trucking. Willie and Son Trucking has been a proud supporter of local student athletes, coaches, and athletic programs throughout its history. Be sure to look out for the Shack Athlete of the Week presented by Willie and Son Trucking each week at SOSAOhio.com.
Kimberly. Tons of practice. One chop away from a black belt. 7 of the best sidekicks. And 5 years since her cancer diagnosis at OhioHealth.
Vincent Haller into pitch for the Cavaliers. Aiden Hutchinson returns to the position he began the contest at shortstop, so just a straight switch between Haller and Hutchinson. Just 10 pitches and 1/3 of an inning for Aiden Hutchinson. Check that, 2/3 of an inning as he got the final 2 outs of the previous frame. Of course, Hutchinson still responsible for the 2 current base runners for Zane Trace. As Haller comes in with nobody gone, 2 men on, facing the senior catcher, Blake Phillips. First pitch to Phillips, well inside. Begins the plate appearance with a count of 1-0. One offering from Haller, lined into the right center field gap. It'll get down for a base hit. Just dropped in front of the center fielder, Mason Brown. That'll load the bases for the sophomore left fielder, Gunnar McCullough.
Left fielder number 24, Gunnar McCullough.
Phillips now 1 for 4. This afternoon, his first base hit of the contest. McCullough now looks to join Phillips in the hit column, as he is 0 of 2 throughout his first 3 plate appearances, drawing a walk back in the 3rd inning. Four for 9 on the season for McCullough. 1 home run, 5 RBI. One from Haller, gets away from TJ Barr. Coming home to score is Reese Allen. And the lead for Zane Trace has extended to 3 here in the top half of the 6th. Both Jarrell and Phillips also moving up 90 feet as Reese Allen comes home for his 2nd run scored of the ballgame. 2-1 pitch from Haller, catches the outside corner to even the count at 2-2. 2-2 pitch from Haller just does miss the inside corner. Count is now full at 3-2 for Gunnar McCullough. From the stretch, here's Haller with the payoff pitch, swung on and missed.
The pitcher, number 12, Josh Young.
Still some work left to do for Vincent Haller to get out of the rest of the inning unscathed. First pitch to Josh Young, skied into the left center field gap, brought in by Brown. That'll allow Gerald to come in and score for the fourth run this afternoon for Zane Trace.
Third baseman, number 3, Brooks Hotson.
Brooks Hansen now steps in for the Pioneers. Although the fourth run scored for Zane Trace in the contest, the RBI for Josh Young, the first for Zane Trace this afternoon. Oh, 0-1 pitch to Hodson, swung on and fouled down the third base line and out of play. Hodson now down in the count, 0-2. Oh-2 pitch from Haller, lined up the middle. Gets through into center field for a base hit. Phillips comes all the way around to score. And the Pioneers' lead is pushed to 5 here in the 6th inning.
Second baseman, number 5, Ezra Rippeth.
Two out, RBI single for Brooks Hansen. That brings up the junior second baseman, Ezra Rippeth. Rippeth 1 for 2 on the night, a single back in inning number 2. Ground out to third in the 4th before drawing a walk in the previous inning, as Hodson takes off, swipes second base with ease. One-0 pitch from Haller, chopped right back to the pitcher's mound. Haller scoop tosses it over to first base. And that will bring us to the end of the frame, but not before the Pioneers played 3 more runs, extending their lead over the Cavaliers 5-0 as we head to the home half of the 6th. We'll take a quick break. You're watching Ohio High School Baseball on Southern Ohio Sports Authority, presented by OhioHealth.
There's not a Par-Mar store near you now, there will be soon. That's the slogan, and that's what we believe at Par-Mar stores. From groceries to gas and all the other stuff you need, Par-Mar has it. Download the Par-Mar app for even more savings, and don't forget the Par-Mar rewards card too. We also believe in being a big part of your community, so look for us at the ball game or wherever you are. Shop us today, like us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and remember, if there's not a Par-Mar store near you now, there will be soon.
This presentation of high school sports on Southern Ohio Sports Authority is brought to you in part by your local McDonald's. McDonald's proudly supports all area athletes again this season. Visit your local McDonald's in Chillicothe, Circleville, Greenfield, and Waverly, and be sure to check out SOSA's newly relaunched podcast, Overtime, presented by McDonald's.
Home half of the 6th inning. Moments away here at the VA. Josh Young still pumping on the mound for the Pioneers. Thus far, 5 scoreless innings for the junior. Due up for the Cavaliers, Cohen Butler, Trent Wade, and Jack Oyer. Chillicothe still looking for their first run tonight.
Leading off for the Cavaliers, third baseman number 5, Cohen Butler.
They've been shut out for the first 5 innings of the night. Tremendous work on the mound by Josh Young. Leadoff man Cohen Butler, 1 for 2. Single back in the first, a fly out to right field in the third. Here's the 1-1 offering from Josh Young. Skied to straightaway center field. Brees Allen moving to his left. Makes the grab for the first out of the inning.
Left fielder, number 12, Trent Wade.
The now left fielder, Trent Wade, steps in 0 of 2 thus far. First pitch swinging, a line drive into right field, drops in for a 1-out base hit. His first of the afternoon.
First baseman number 33, Jack Oyer.
Fourth hit for the Cavaliers as a team. Oyer able to lay off the 1-0 offering, now a 2-0 count for the starting pitcher this afternoon for Chillicothe. 2-0 from Young, fouled straight back, now 2-1. .95 pitches for Young. Here's pitch 96, a ground ball to the right side. Double play for the Pioneers to get out of the inning. Five to nothing lead as we head to the top half of the 7th. Here at the VA, we'll take a quick break. You're watching Ohio High School Baseball on Southern Ohio Sports Authority, presented by OhioHealth.
Williams has transferred to Wendy's for the new loaded nacho cheeseburger.
This burger's my inspiration, and I just hope to inspire you.
Oh, you have inspired us.
Thought we were doing names on the headband.
Get it together. Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's new loaded nacho cheeseburger.
Richer. Countless nights in the garage. 8 shiny new pistons. One very happy 16-year-old granddaughter. And 2 years since starting cancer treatment at OhioHealth.
4-6-3 double play to end the last half inning. That would be Rippeth to Gerald to Larson to get Josh Young out of his 6th consecutive scoreless inning here in day 6 of the First National Bank of Waverly First Pitch Classic. Visiting half of the 7th inning now, moments away, as Cohen Larson will lead things off for the Pioneers. The rest of the due-up, Gavin Allen. Then back to the top with Reese Allen. Be interesting to see that with 96 pitches if Josh Young will return for a 7th inning of work. Potentially a chance to go 7 full innings and complete the shutout. For the Cavaliers, number 21, Caden Aftica, will come in to pitch the top of the 7th inning.
Leading off for Zane Trace, number 31, the first baseman, Cohen Larson.
Connor Bolin will also move to move to second base. Rest of the defense will remain the same. So that's Aftica to the mound and Bolin to second for the Cavaliers to begin the visiting half of the 7th inning. Oh, 0-1 pitch to Larson, fouled away, now 0-2. To begin the afternoon on the mound for Aftica. Oh, 0-2 pitch, chopped left side. This is Hutchinson, throw on to first just in time to retire the leadoff man, Larson.
Right fielder, number 15, Gavin Allen.
One count to the 9-hole right fielder, Gavin Allen. Fourth pitcher this afternoon for the Cavaliers, the starter Jack Oyer going 4 1/3. It's the 2-1 pitch on the way, line drive right side over the head of the second baseman Bolin, and it gets past the right fielder Jet McAllister. That allows for extra bases as Gavin Allen reaches second safely. Will, of course, B scored a single with an error on the right fielder, Jet McAllister. Nonetheless, a man on scoring position with only 1 out for the leadoff man, Reese Allen. Allen 0 for 2. Reaching on a hit by pitch and a walk, both times coming around to score. Takes the 1-0 pitch for a called strike, 1-1. Back to the Cavaliers pitching thus far. Oyer goes 4 1/3, Hutchinson 2/3. Haller 1 full inning now, Aftica. Currently 1/3 of the 7th inning thus far. One pitch smacked into right field, brought in by McAllister. Now eventually he drops it. Looks like the ruling will be on the transfer, so it will be an out.
Shortstop, number 1, Landon Gerald.
So a fly out to right field by Allen. That allows Gavin Allen to move 90 feet to third. For the junior shortstop, Landon Gerald. Gerald also looking for his first base knock here this afternoon. 0 for 2 with a pair of walks. Ahead in the count, 2-0. The runner on third and 2 gone here in the visiting half of the 7th inning. .3-0 from Africa downstairs, a 4-pitch walk for Landon Gerald, his third this afternoon.
The catcher, number 4, Blake Phillips.
Blake Phillips now with men on the corners, 2 gone. An RBI single an inning ago. Check that, just a single eventually came around to score. First pitch, Gerald on the move. Barr throws down to third base. I believe for Gerald that would be counted as a defensive indifference, as there was no attempt down to second base. One offering to Phillips out of the zone now, 2-1. Two-one pitch from Africa, skied right side into foul territory. Africa moving over, makes the grab for the third out of the inning. That'll send us to the bottom of the 7th. One last chance for Chillicothe to either tie this thing up at 5 and send us to extras or potentially walk it off. We'll see what happens. 7th inning coming up after this. You're watching Ohio High School Baseball on Southern Ohio Sports Authority, presented by OhioHealth.
Hey everyone, Mike Glockner.
I'm Brandon Callahan.
Of the all-new Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram Service Center in Portsmouth, Ohio. We have a $39.95 oil change special going on right now. That includes a free tire rotation and free multi-point inspection. Schedule your appointment online at glocknercdjr@portsmouth.com.
Mark. 6 months of training. 8 miles to go. A 3-way tie for almost last place.
You look good in these shorts, right?
And 3 years since he and his team at OhioHealth left cancer in the dust.
Three outs to go for the Pioneers to extend their record this season to 3-1 and win their second consecutive matchup, moving into tomorrow's non-league matchup with Northwest in Kinnickinnick at 11 a.m. For now, Josh Young will stay in the game, just 3 outs away from a complete game shutout, thus far only allowing 4 Cavalier hits. It's been an impressive outing thus far for the junior. He'll look to shut it out against the due-up of Tyler Speakman, Vincent Haller, and Don Barron. Check that. Bolin will be leading it off for the Cavaliers. Came in the last half inning to replace Speakman at second. First plate appearance tonight for Bolin. Fouls the first pitch he sees straight back to begin the plate appearance with a count of 0-1. Second pitch out of the zone, evens it up at 1-1. Caden Aftica will replace, or I should say bat in the spot of Vincent Haller, as Bolin chops this one right back to the pitcher Josh Young. Easy play over to first base for the first out of the inning.
The pitcher, number 21, Caden Aftica.
So Aftica steps in. This will also be his first plate appearance this afternoon. One-two pitch, swung on and missed.
Right fielder, number 9, Jet McAllister.
McAllister now has been DH'd for thus far, now stepping in for his first plate appearance as well. So 3 fresh faces for the Cavaliers. McAllister, of course, defensively in right field for the entire game thus far. Cavaliers now down to their final strike. Out of the windup, here's Young with the 0-2 pitch, swung on and missed. That'll do it. A complete game shutout for Josh Young with 7 strikeouts to go along with it. Just 4 hits allowed for the junior this afternoon. We'll take a quick break. You're watching Ohio High School Baseball on Southern Ohio Sports Authority, presented by OhioHealth.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by Willie & Son Trucking. Willie & Son Trucking has been a proud supporter of local student athletes, coaches, and athletic programs throughout its history. Be sure to look out for the Shack Athlete of the Week, presented by Willie & Son Trucking, each week at SOSAOhio.com.
Kimberly. Tons of practice. One chop away from a black belt. 7 of the best sidekicks. And 5 years since her cancer diagnosis at OhioHealth.
A 5-0 victory for the Pioneers here on this Good Friday, extending their record here in 2024 to 3-1. A non-conference affair awaits them tomorrow morning as they host the Northwest Mohawks before beginning league play in the Scioto Valley Conference next week. For Chillicothe, they fall to 1-2. They look to kick off the 7th and final day of the First National Bank of Waverly First Pitch Classic tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. here at the VA when they take on Heath. Going to the box score now, pitching for the Cavaliers, Jack Oyer goes 4 1/3, giving up 2 runs, none of those earned. He also had 1 strikeout. Aiden Hutchinson, the first man in relief, he goes 2/3, allowing 2 runs, both of those being earned. Vincent Haller, 1 inning pitched, 1 run allowed and earned. I should say that run was earned. He also had a strikeout before Caden Aftica came in the top of the 7th inning to close things out for the Cavaliers. In terms of hitting, Mason Brown goes 1 of 3. Cohen Butler also 1 of 3. Trent Wade 1 of 3 as well. And Don Barron goes 1 for 2. Those being the 4 hits for the Cavaliers. Obviously a shutout effort by Josh Young, so no Cavalier RBIs here this afternoon. Now for Zane Trace, just 1 man in the pitching column for head coach Ron Allen, as Josh Young goes 7 innings, just allowing 4 runs, 0 runs allowed, along with 7 Ks. Reese Allen goes 0 for 3, however, reached base safely a pair of times, being hit by a pitch back in the 1st, as well as drawing a walk in the 6th. He came around to score both times, being the leading run scorer for the Pioneers on the afternoon. Landon Jarrell also goes 0 of 2 with a run scored. Blake Phillips 1 of 5 with a run scored. Josh Young helping his own cause as he goes 1 of 3 with an RBI. Brooks Hodson also going 1 of 3 with an RBI. Ezra Rippeth 1 for 3. Cohen Larson 0 of 2 with a run scored. And Gavin Allen going 2 of 4 with a pair of singles. That'll do it for our coverage of high school basketball this afternoon. Thank you all for tuning in. This is Dewey Daly signing off from VA Memorial Stadium here on Southern Ohio Sports Authority, presented by OhioHealth.